So this one's a girl.
If you had asked me, like a year ago while I was still in college, could you see yourself doing any of this? I would have said no. I had never thought that I'd get this many opportunities this quick. Hi, my name is Andrea. I was an intern for Arizona Game and Fish this summer under Holly Hicks, doing New Mexico jumping mice surveys in the White Mountains.
In some ways, she's fulfilling a childhood dream.
So, you know, kids had their kitchen play sets and their dolls and all that. I had a little vet play set, and I would treat my stuffed animals.
She's been interested in working with animals for a very long time.
I thought being a vet was the only way to do that. I didn't think of working with wildlife as a career path.
Not even when she enrolled at the University of Arizona.
I started as an animal science major. It was just so agriculture focused, and it wasn't at all what I wanted to do. So I spoke to my advisor, and she was like, well, it sounds like you'd fit better in the natural resources program.
Andrea graduated in May of 2025, earning a natural resources degree with an emphasis in wildlife management.
I wanted to be active, I wanted to be outdoors, and I wanted to work with animals, and it checked all of those boxes.
It's a career that requires strong outdoor skills, something she didn't get a lot of growing up in Yuma.
No, we weren't really big on camping or hunting or fishing. I didn't come from that background.
That's why she made an effort to do some volunteer wildlife work for Game and Fish and others late in her college career.
Not really knowing if I had the skills to do what they were asking me to do, but I went anyway. I definitely think volunteering really upped my resume in that way.
During her final semester, she applied for a paid summer internship with the Arizona Game and Fish Department.
You can choose up to 5, and you rank them in order of preference. And so I think the one that I got was 4th in my list.
Andrea was hoping to work with Sonoran pronghorn close to home. Instead, she spent the summer hundreds of miles away, monitoring endangered New Mexico jumping mice.
Yeah, so I moved out to Sipe Wildlife Area in the White Mountains in Springerville, Eager, and I had never been that far from home on my own for that length of time. So yeah, it was a little scary at first, but meeting Summer and Trenton and hearing how excited they were and how pumped they were for starting the work, it was really uplifting, and knowing that there would be other people there with me my age, going through some of the same things I was going through with, you know, moving away from family and all that stuff. And it was really nice to have that connection.
Any concerns she had evaporated as soon as she started doing the work.
So for the jumping mice, we do what's called track plating.
It's a way to find out if mice are present by collecting their footprints.
They have like the very distinct 3 toes. Oh, the bird.
They also did some trapping.
We would walk along these streams in dense vegetation and set traps in places that we thought were good habitat. In the morning, we'd go check them, and if we had a jumper, then we would process them.
Tails 118.
And then release them. After the internship was over, after the jumping mice went back into hibernation, we got the opportunity to do so much more. Went to Seligman and did ferret spotlighting. We did raptor trapping, which was super cool.
That's so cool.
This internship that I got, for me, it was such a life-changing experience. To anyone who's thinking about doing it but isn't sure, like I was. I didn't have all that experience, all that camping and outdoor experience. Just go for it. You learn a lot of these skills on the job.
Game and Fish summer internships are open to college students pursuing degrees in wildlife biology and closely related fields.
I can't see myself doing anything else, and getting the opportunity to do this internship just kind of solidified that this is what I'm supposed to be doing.